Or in gun target line with your
What's up guys, it's John from Gray Farm. I got a video review for you guys today. We are talking about the Blue Force Gear 10-speed SF chest rig. It's just a quick little video. I can't wait to put this together. Like I've got all these like boxes and pouches and all that, and so yeah, I can't wait. So I just want to show you guys what it looks like when it first comes. I've already put this on there because like I said, and I just couldn't freaking wait. But yeah, that's what it looks like when the Bear carrier comes. It feels really like super duper comfortable the way that it sits right now. So I'm a little like hesitant to put more stuff on it just because it feels so good the way that it is, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Today we are talking about the Blue Force Gear. The reason that we're talking about this one today is because this is by far the most comfortable chest rig that I've ever used. The adjustments on this just make it perfect. Usually with chest rigs, you get a lot of flop in the middle of it. The way they have this one designed with the cross section in the back, it's kind of hard to see right now because I do have a backpack on there, but there's a little bungee on the back that really helps like suck this into your back and make it to where it's just extremely comfortable and it just hugs the corners of your body really well. I think the material that they used in the shoulder straps and in the chest pockets have a lot to do with that, as well as just the design that went into this. So as you can see, mine's already kitted out. I've got one of their special purpose GP pouches over here on the left. Inside of there, I keep a little pry bar tool, just something to get small doors, locks, stuff like that open if you need to chop. It works really good for that. I leave this other pocket mainly open. I have just a chamois in there right now, but I'll usually put medical stuff or map materials in here, compass. If we're doing long range, I'll throw a Kestrel in there. That's kind of what I keep that for. Over here you have just a elongated GP pouch. Nothing too special in there. I've just got some electro tape in there now. It's nice because basically folds up flat and you can't even know that it's on there, but if you need to throw some extra in here, easy peasy, goes right in there. Behind that I have two of their 10-speed pouches, but I have it mollied in, so I have additional two behind that. So I have basically a scalable kit. I can put more mags in it if I need to, I can put less. If I take the mags out of here, it conforms basically back to the same size, so it really doesn't make a difference how you run it. You might as well go ahead and build it out for the worst case scenario and then just take stuff out because it's super lightweight and you don't notice it at all, so might as well. This side I keep an extra pistol mag just cause, and then I have a pair of the Knipex wire cutters, just for small stuff, screws, anything that doesn't want to work, that you need to work really quick. And then on the back of the carrier, this is an Eagle Industries Btap, which stands for the Beaver Tail Assault Pack. I keep comm equipment back there. I'll usually tuck a little spot in my radio, and then I have the giant big antenna. All right, and so with it being a split rig in the front, you can pull this down. Say you were to have to go prone, come down here like this, unzip your system, and then still have access to all of the things that you need to without it just being straight on your front. Also makes it a little bit more comfortable and allows you to get just a little bit closer to the ground, because when bullets are flying over your head, the closer you can get to the ground is super advantageous. You don't want a bunch of mags making you stick up this high. So anyway, that kind of leads me into my next point, which is putting this guy on. A lot of the other rigs, you'll have to have a buddy kind of like either adjust your back straps or get it set just right for you. This one's pretty cool because you can just put it on like some suspenders and run this right down the front. It's got a top to bottom zipper, which is also cool because it takes a little bit longer to get on, but whenever it comes time to take it off, taking it off is super duper quick. I will take off the Beaver tail really fast and show you guys what the back looks like if you weren't going to run a backpack. But this is not designed to run a backpack on it, but I'm trying to showcase to you guys that like this is how I would run it, and this is, you know, just a Molly backpack thrown on, make it work. You know, there's plenty of things that don't fit that we make fit. All right, so inside of right here, underneath this general purpose pouch, these are the same elastic material as the 10-speed pouches. So like you could put a mag in here, you can put wire cutters in here, put screwdrivers in here, breaching equipment, you know, monoculars, suppressors. These things fit so many different profiles and so many different things. They're an awesome, awesome addition. That's why you see so many people rocking them out in the real world. To have this much stuff behind you with these little cleats in here, you can put additional retention on here if you're like jumping out of planes and stuff like that. But a lot of my buddies that do that, they don't even need extra retention on these. They work just fine the way that they are. They loosen up over time, which I think is better because they fit great starting out. They fit even better as you break them in. That being said, inside of this kit, you also have a map storage area. Inside of here, you can also store additional layers or hot hands or anything like that that you need to help along with the mission. And then you have the exact same thing on the other side, just for additional storage. It has to be there anyway, so you might as well make it a little cubby, you know? And then this is the back without the backpack on there. You can see this bungee in the middle, just helps it fit perfectly on your back. You know, not a lot of shaking left and right, not a lot of jumping up and down. Just kind of hugs the contours of your body just about perfectly. Like they tried really hard to make it work and make it fit people and not just do a cutout like SpongeBob SquarePants. That is my review on the Blue Force Gear 10-speed chest rig, 10-speed SF chest rig. I can't recommend it enough. If you need something like this, if you're not quite in the plate carrier market yet, you can't afford plates, you're not going in and out of houses, you want to go hunting, you want to go fishing, you want to go, you know, elk hunting, you want to, you know, have binos on this thing. They work great for everything. You want to get one in black and use it for your motocross setup. Like, there are so many options out here for chest rigs where plate carriers just don't fit. So go ahead and if you don't have a chest rig, go ahead and get one because you might need it one day. You probably use it a lot more than your plate carrier. So